Well, welcome to the Daily Brew. Today we're talking about a 3D printed home from the ground up. It's out of California. This couple making history. It's going to serve as a retirement space for them, allowing them to stay close to family while maintaining their independence. And look at that.
That is pretty neat. How much is one of these? I guess you probably rented the 3D printer. Do you think they bought it?
Oh, I bet they hired a company to do it.
Yeah. I wonder how much money you saved by doing this.
Yeah, I imagine, I mean, it's going to be some, right? Because building homes are very costly. But a tiny home, you kind of like got to give up the space for like the cost. But think about how cool that would be to save the money and then save, all the costs to heat it and cool it and all the things.
Yeah, definitely could save some money. Just one of the things I'm always concerned about is like for extreme weather. So Sacramento, where this is being built, they have mudslides, they have earthquakes. And it sounds like they're going to be a little bit more resistant to that as well as wildfires. So we'll see. I think for me personally, living in the middle of the country with how much severe weather we have, I don't know how well that would do with tornadoes.
What if you could build like one sort of halfway underground, like a shelter?
Yeah, I mean, I would be all for that. The 3D stuff, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how well it's because we don't really have any frame of reference for that.
Correct,
They
yeah.
built like that. So I'm curious how well this will stand up again. I'm not really sold on that yet, but again, if it can save money and especially resources, then I'm all for it.
And put you close to family. So I wonder if they're going to keep another house or if this is like going to be it.
I don't know. Once I get to retirement age, I would like to not have the responsibility. Yeah, that'd be nice, right?
For sure. At that point, people should be coming to you.
Right? All right, quick thinking. Police officers in Texas helped rescue a mother trapped in rushing floodwaters. Have you seen this video? Using jumper cables as a makeshift lifeline. Officers there with the White Settlement Police Department responded and helped that woman and 3 children inside.
Wow, that's incredible work right there. I mean, and such quick thinking.
It was headed to deeper waters, so they had to do what they had to do.
Yeah, that's such a scary, just like seeing it too, video, like us seeing it, it's scary. I can't imagine them being in it with the water moving like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much. Like only a foot of water can sweep you off your feet, and that probably looks at least a little bit more than that. So glad everyone's okay. But yeah, you get that heavy rainfall in a short amount of time like Texas is seeing right now, it can turn into a disaster in a hurry.
Absolutely. But, that's just quick thinking. They're just like, grab whatever we got. That's what we got. And
I wonder if, like, in their training, they kind of were like, these are things that would work for things, or if that was just like, okay.
I bet it was just like off the top.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Netflix rolling out a new mobile experience with simpler navigation and more visual vertical layout. I kind of feel like Netflix is one of the easier to use already.
I think they're kind of leaning more into like the TikTok way, which is like, but Netflix is a long form show. Like I don't necessarily want to watch clips. I'm doing to watch actual long form shows.
Maybe like instead of you click on it and you can pick on click on a trailer, they're going to try to do it like that.
Yeah, I think so. Just so you can quickly add that, like to your list. Which I kind of feel like I don't necessarily watch the previews before I add something to my list. I'll just add it if it looks good.
Oh, I watch the previews.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is for you.
Because there's a lot of things where I like start it and I'm like, that is not what I thought it was going to be. And then I turn it off.
Yeah, that's fair. Some previews though I've found recently, especially with movies, they'll tell you the whole story. It's like, well, then now I don't want to watch it anymore. I feel like I know what's going to happen. I will say too, when Netflix first started out to be more digital, I don't know if you guys remember this.
Oh, that you could rent the DVD and they mail it to you?
Well, there's that.
That was that Netflix.
But I'm saying like a little bit later, like probably late 2000s, early 2010s, when it was like the only streaming platform. They had this thing called like Party Share, where you could invite someone to watch something at the same time as you, and they didn't need a code.
Oh, that's
and you
cool.
could like put messages in there like, whoa, that's crazy, or stuff like that. And then they got rid of that.
Let's bring that back.
But it was a cool feature. You could like watch along with somebody.
Especially like long distance dating. How great would that be?
Yeah, let's watch a movie together tonight.
But I think the whole password sharing thing and all that kind of put a kaboot to that because you make more money.
Netflix, bring back the password sharing. Come on now.
Come on, Netflix.
Yeah.
Not that we ever participated, but just for people.
No, I would never. I'm a great consumer.
Let us have it. Come on. All right, 7:23. Thanks for joining us here. Stay with us. More 5 News this morning, streaming on the 5 News Plus app coming up.